Okay, a quick recap. I'm building an Android game where real life quest gives you experience and loot. Basically, the quick TLDR is that the more quests you finish, the stronger your in game character gets, meaning that to beat the game, you have to power the character yourself. Alright, let's now head into the arena and kill some skeletons. Here's the weapon we just got. Each one is unique, it's got 3 different attack types. Cool. Next up are time bubbles. The more area covered, the faster your energy drains, but the more overlap, the greater your bullet time. The game is basically do quests, level up, get rewards like limit breakers, and beat the game. Okay, let's just jump right into it and start building the next thing. So, last time I said I would update side quests. The problem was that the feature only had 3 random ideas that were loosely based on the user profile and like a growing list of rejected ideas. And like when I first implemented this, I just kind of wanted to lay down the initial groundwork and move on. And now that I'm revisiting, I think the next obvious step is to have like a place where the user can type something. Cool. And I actually already went ahead and implemented that. So let's just kind of go take a look and do a quick demo. All right, here now we can go ahead and say something like, I want to go to the bank on my bike. Awesome. Cool. Let's go ahead and generate this. And when it's ready, we can go ahead into the quest and kind of take a look. Let's go hit details. Here it is. Here's my bank. My biking adventure, and I am ready to go. I have 3 things I can do here. I can edit the quest in any way I want. I can regenerate it based on some feedback. So let's say maybe like instead of biking, let's run. I want to run instead. Awesome. Let's go ahead and regenerate that. So now it's going to go through and make a new quest, but based on running, right? A winter run to the bank. Awesome. And we're ready. We can go ahead and schedule that to our calendar. Cool. Let's just say 4 p.m. Cool. Push. Let's get out of here. And if you notice now the quest is a little bit harder, so it's 20 experience points and 2 willpower. And I think that's just kind of wrapped the demo. And let's go to the slides and I'll show you how it works under the hood. All right, shut that off. Let's open this up. Yeah, basically the quest engine is made up of like 5 parts. The first one is to pull the context from the database. And in my case, I'm just using Google's Firebase, where I'm just getting a bunch of information and I make it into a coherent string. And then I take that and I combine it with the quest instructions and make like a mega prompt, which then I use to use on the model. So I go ahead and use the API. I ping the model. I get a response back, and I go ahead and parse that. Once everything is ready, I save that back to the cloud and update the UI. And what this allows for is like kind of a progression of quests instead of just like random quests that don't make sense, which is, I think, pretty cool. All right, I think the thing to really focus here or to highlight that's interesting is the prompt creation. So let me go ahead and show you the my Android Studios where you can see the prompt and its glory. Right, and it's basically like, here's the environment. You know, I'm from Massachusetts. Here's the weather. Awesome. The critical rules, the primary input if it exists, the user profile, the active quarter, the goal, and the last 7 quests along with the hard instructions and format. Cool. I feel like that's it for today's video. Next week, I'll be talking about the actual game. You know, I think I've been messing around with army formations and, you know, it's pretty cool, but if I'm being honest, it's not any better than just giving each individual mob its own AI. But, you know, we'll work on it and we'll see where it goes. All right, thanks, and please like and subscribe. Thanks.